Hi and welcome back to Toby's Video Skills with Toby. Still me. In today's video we will install the Samout Awning. So we'll unpack it, see what's in the package, and as always when they ship it to you it's in a cardboard box. This one is already unwrapped because it comes in a little rubber sleeve here, and everything else should be inside, which means the awning itself as well as installation hardware. If you like those kind of videos, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like that stuff, what I'm doing with the Jeep. For me, I'm planning to go on a camping trip, as I said already. That's why I installed the privacy shower up there. This time we'll do it with an awning on the other side of the Jeep, because there's plenty of space, right? Look at there. On this side, they want to have an awning. And I hope this works easy as it was before with the privacy tent. Let's open it and see if it is. Oh, by the way, the table is, the camera is not, not ultra wide enough to show everything. No worries, you will see it later in the video. From shipping it looks okay. It's a little smush on both sides. Nothing critical, I would say. You can see it better. It's a little smushed here, a little, that's okay. Nothing critical if you ask me. We're already on the right side because that's where the installation hardware seems to be. That's great. Let's see if there's anything else in it. So here we have some Samout vehicle awning. Some instructions. And by the way, we are dealing with the 6x6.6 times 8.2. So 2 meters times 2.5 meters. That's what it says. So we'll see if that works out. To be honest, this one looks incredible, looks close. You know what I mean? We're dealing with Samout. Samout. Let's see if there's anything else I missed. But no, there's not. That's all. First page, we have a packing list. Mounting kit and everything else. We'll check if that's true. Then we do have, again, look at this. We have option 1, mounted directly onto a roof rack. That's this one. We have option 2, mounted directly onto roof crossbars. There's option 3, mounting directly to a reinforced steel alloy canopy. And there's option 4 with a clamp onto the roof rack cage. Alrighty, pretty good, pretty straightforward. Sounds familiar already. Well, let's see if we got the right hardware. What did we get here? We got brackets. They are really sturdy, so we only got 2. Even though for that length, we'll see how it holds up. What I can say with this one, the hole's already bigger, it looks like. So that's good. So I should be able to use a M8 or 5/16. It would be great if I could just use those M8 bolts, which you're using with the square nuts for the roof tent. That would be amazing. They do fit pretty well in here, so that's amazing. All right, so we got the brackets. We also got extra for the cage mount or whatever you want to call them. They fabricated okay, looks like. We got some bolts. The shorter bolts we'll use immediately up here already for the track. We'll do that first. We got some rope to tie down, I guess, as well as 2 anchors or hooks to put in the ground, not here in the garage. We'll do that later. That's all we need. That's all there is to. So we'll close this one up and start. What we need now, flip this around, and somewhere we have to enter those tracks. So this one comes with aluminum back here. This is silver. It's a track, and that's why we use those small bolts and slide them in with the head. So we'll go over here. Somehow we should be able to pull it off, hopefully, or not. So we have to wiggle a little bit around and then just pull off this plastic cap. And afterwards, we use the bolt. Should be able to slide it right in. Since we have 2 brackets, we need 2 bolts up here, 2 bolts down here, in both tracks. And that's all. What's left? Those nylon nuts. Those are left, and also 4 bigger bolts, heavier bolts, which we could use, maybe, depending on your roof rack. Now I'm using just this end cap, putting it back on. Make sure it's tight and not moving around. Now there are 4 bolts. Let's work on a bracket here. Cool, look at this. So, what I've done, I've used the square nut down here, and I used my bolts, and also linked in the description below, Oh, as well as the entire, of course, awning is with a link in the description below. And using this, I prepared all 4 so I can slide them all in. Let's take a look how it looks. So then if you're wondering how to mount it with 2 brackets, and I want to have one, oh, there's one. One up here, the first one, because it's standing over a little bit. It will look like this, basically. So I'm going back as much as I can, so the overhang on the front is not too much, and the wind is not catching too much on it. That's how it should be mounted. Is that a good idea? Hey, we'll figure it out. Will those 2 brackets do the job? We'll figure that out as well. If not, I'll get another one. Let's try it. Let's see what we can do, or if we can do it. And I checked already, it should right fit in there, even with the solar panel. And there we are. So it's right here. In case I want to remove this, not a problem. So we've done the first one, let's do the second one. Everything prepared, I'll slide it in. It needs a little more wiggle because the plastic is not aligning 100%. There we go. And it's in. Took a little more time. Now we'll prepare those first 2 bolts. We'll try a similar approach what I did also with the privacy tent. Nice. Here we are. They're loose. They're moving around. That's fine. I just aligned in the back here. There's 2 bolts in the track. I aligned them with the holes, put them in. Did not tighten anything down. And then I put this one up here. So first, I need to put on the nylon bolts back there. Then I'll do the same front here. And then I align it where I want to have it. I slide it back and forth. And then I tighten everything down. Watch me. I'm using a 13mm socket. Hope that will work. Just hand tighten them. You cannot go far. Now we need to align the bolts, which are back in here already. Put them in, and then get the nuts as well. The good thing is you can just slide them around because everything is pretty loose. Where should we align it, or how should we align it? I think that's not too bad right now, actually. Could go maybe a little further back, like this. I won't have any issues back here anyways with anything open up. So, and I don't want to have a too long overhang back at the front there. But as I mentioned, make sure you can read the sign and the zipper is down here. Only then you've done it right. If not, you aligned it wrong. So let's go ahead and tighten down, well, first the bolts holding this one in place. I'm happy to have this one. They really hold in, so that's the hardware which they provided. I really hope that they are good. I have not had that so far, that they're so strong. We'll see. Alrighty. So we've used all insulation. We've used insulation hardware they provided to put on the bolts on the track, the shorter ones, and now tighten everything down. Now we can push it all the way back, and I can tighten those bolts down to hold it into my crossbars. Might be similar to you, or might be different, depending on you. We got it. So pretty clean installation. I'm happy to use all 4 holes. Gives them a better feeling. Those were pretty tight, so we'll see. I hope they hold in. Here's the same. I hope they hold 4 bolts, man. My garage is too small. I could try potentially and open it and everything else, but I feel like we'll rather go somewhere else where it's nicer. And there you have it. Setting it up was probably between 2 and 5 minutes. For me, it was the first time setting it up, so it took me definitely longer, I would say. When you're alone and you have no idea what to do when you're opening it up the first time, you might need a little longer as well. Just be aware of that. When you have help, it will be way easier. And the system is quite easy, especially those bars. Turning left is basically that you open it, and turning right, you lock it, and that's all. And then you just extend. It makes it really easy when you're together, when you're 2 people. Easy to set it up. 2 to 5 minutes, challenge me on that. Leave me also some comments if that's accurate for your setup as well, or if it's maybe just me. Maybe you're faster. Hey, who knows? Maybe you're a little slower. But when taking everything down, it's way quicker because you don't have to be aware of that you put everything in the holes and plug it in and whatnot. But you saw me, I did not use the hooks because I was in a setup where there was no wind at all. We just want to set it up there and chill and relax a little bit. But if you want to, stay there for a little longer, if there's wind and whatnot, you can use those hooks, you can use the rope, and then you just tie it down. That's good and safe. It's a really cool awning. I love it that you can mount it to the car, to the roof rack. It feels sturdy, it feels safe when you drive as well. Is there some wind noise? Yes, I would say there's a little more wind noise when you drive fast. I try to not drive faster than 70 miles per hour if possible with this on top. But in terms of material, the bag itself feels solid. The material inside is also rated as sun protecting and whatnot, so when you're sitting underneath, great. There might be also some of those side covers available. I don't know if you would like that stuff as well or not. I will try it now in the next trip. I'll try to follow up as well on this video how it did perform when you use it for camping. That was the whole purpose to put it on. So I hope that this will pay off doing this, and I'll let you know in the next video how it performed. Leave some comments below what you think about this. Would you do the same? Do you have better recommendations, better brands, whatever? Please let me know. If you want to share or like or subscribe to the channel, I'm happy with that. If not, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Tschüss!